Today we are reviewing the Gofather bag. Now this medkit looking thing is designed to be the ultimate bag for any father who needs to bring their kid out and needs to change diapers, change clothes whenever they are on the go. General gist. This guy can be carried in two ways. Firstly as a messenger or as a backpack. And this guy comes in two colors, a black and a gray. Gray being currently sold out, but check the website with the first link. The Gofather bag is priced around $100 US. Materials wise, the outer materials are made with a wax canvas, whereas the bottom utilizes a 1000D nylon for extra wear resistance. The warranty is not mentioned on the website, but it feels very durable and very well put together. So features wise, it essentially has 5 compartments. We have 2 compartments here on the sides for baby bottles, one here for spare diapers, a box for your wet wipes, and an internal compartment for clothes and little details and everything else you're gonna need. And if you do want to pick one of these up for yourself or a friend, please visit the first link in the description. That link, make sure you get the best price and it helps to support our channel. Thank you very much. Let's look into the front of the Gofather bag. One thing I really love about this thing is one-handed operation. Check this out. See how quick that was? Access to diapers, because when you're changing a baby, I tell you from experience, you kind of need to hold them down or need to hold them in one place to make sure they don't fall off the changing table, leaving you with only one hand free. And that's a theme that actually goes through this entire bag. All of these zipper pulls, everything is one hand operable. So look, I can choose to unzip, but best of all, because we're changing diapers, I will need quick access to my diapers. And that's, just rip it down. Now, looking at inside the diaper compartment, I have packed it out with a couple of diapers I brought from home. They slot in here, nice and neat. There's a spare on the back here with this little flexible mesh. We have some elastic holding the diapers in place, and we have 2 elastics on the side. Now, on this side, I would recommend you put some plastic bags because you're going to want to put used diapers into something when you throw them out. You're definitely not going to want to put them back in your bag because that's going to get stinky. Now, let's zip this guy up. We are looking here. Really smooth experience. Nothing is really getting in the way here. We have a little handle here, which I think is a little bit unnecessary, but I guess it makes the ripping experience a lot more comfortable. Now, one thing to be noted here, this front compartment here is actually removable because when your kid grows up, you may not want to need a diaper bag anymore. So you simply unbuckle these 2 buckles and you slide this bag out. I'll tell you what, it's good that it's secure. Ta-da! Now, if you really want, looks like a little backpack. Get your kid to carry their own diapers. Love it. Now, what we see behind here is a molly attachment. We can put whatever we need to put on here. And behind here is actually what they call the dad pouch for dad items. So in here, I have my wallets, my phone's in my pocket, my keys. We have 2 pockets for organization and just a simple throw all. Loving this orange interior here because it provides a highlight effect, meaning you can find what you're looking for without having to look around in a deep, dark backpack and figure what's there. Overall, simple execution. Again, one hand operable for opening at least. Say, want to get in here? Kid in one hand, grab my stuff. Easy peasy. Doesn't close though. Right. That about covers the front of the bag, so let's move on to the middle where we have a lot to talk about. Starting with the top, we have a nice little carry handle here, very manly, sturdy, and with great padding here, good comfort. It feels very easy to maneuver the bag around. It doesn't feel too bulky or unmanageable. And once we open this guy up, we get to our first surprise here. Nice subtle branding at the top here with a Go. And this one is your wet wipes container. Check it out, wet wipes. As we all know, kids are really messy and go through wet wipes very quickly. So this one here is attached with a little magnetic thing so it stays closed. You can put your wet wipes underneath. Now I bought something that's a little bit too big for this hole, so let's measure this out in case you're buying it so you can know kind of how big this is. Eyeballing it, it's about 2 inches by 3 inches. 4 inches by 2 inches. Oh my God, I nailed it. Yes. Moving on to the next part here, these are your attachment points. And notice here too, this is really, really cool, are these metal claw hooks. These feel extra secure, nothing's gonna fall off. As well as really, really sturdy plastic D-rings here. So I would feel comfortable to put my kid to sit on it while this is sitting on my shoulder, but this is My personal opinion, don't sue me if your kid falls off. We'll also note that there is a second D-ring here, so you can put it like this and have a kind of a sling experience, or you can put them on the bottom. You can several attachment points. Moving on to the sides, you will notice this side compartment here is more for baby bottles. And it's pretty cool because it's got this insulation pack here so you can keep your milk cold so it doesn't go off during the day. Fits a normal size drinking can or a baby bottle. Height-wise, it's about enough for an average beer can. It's the Gofather bag, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, this is cool, and there are two of them. For longer trips, you'll need one on one side and one on the other. I have not put anything in here because for the extent of this review, they're exactly identical. Moving on to the center. Again, we'll open it up. On this side, you can see how the wet wipes bag is actually attached to the lid here, making a nice, comfortable use. And in here we have very simple 4 pockets. We have 2 in the front and back and 2 on the sides. I put my kids' clothes in here, so let me take them out just to demonstrate what we got. On the front and back, these pockets have a little bit of slack, so you can shove your clothes or whatever you need to in here. But the side pockets are interestingly made with a nice bit of a mesh material, so you can stretch out. And then even when it's packed out, it leaves quite enough space for basically all kid needs that you're gonna have. Let me put all my stuff back in here. Pants, shirts. So this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of clothing and some socks. So lots of space left over for any kind of items that I'm gonna need. We have some more attachment points on the sides in case you want to carry anything externally with a carabiner, etc. But that pretty much covers the center section. Now, before I start talking about the back of this bag, let's see how it transforms from a shoulder bag to a backpack. Observe. Slide it through here, clip it back. Now that leaves you with 2 handles. I gotta say, when I saw this on the website, I was like, what? But honestly, it's pretty comfortable. It just kind of hangs off your back and it gives me a hands-free experience. Also, taking it off, it's gonna be really easy. It just hangs over my shoulder. Look at that. And I get perfect access to my wet wipes. Ha! Easy peasy. Now, with this method, however, let's see if we can utilize the bottom attachment points too and have a bit more security for, let's say we're going for a longer walk. Okay, attaching to the bottom D-ring and giving some fabric slack. Now I gotta say though, this belt feels really wide and sturdy. There's no padding in here, but with the width of this, I think a padding would be overkill. Now, let's go. Dude, it's all right. It's all right. Check this. Okay, this feels like a normal backpack actually. Do you want to try? Go on, give it a shot. Like, that's honestly like, I did not expect this. Like, give it a shot. It's reasonable. Yeah, sure. It's totally reasonable. So I would say, yeah, that is something I really did not expect. I did not expect the backpack mode of this to be comfy. Because, okay, I get it, like over the shoulder for a dad bag, yeah, makes sense, but then putting it into backpack mode, this is a lot better experience than I thought. And I suspect it has something to do with, drumroll, the back section. So the back section, there isn't really a lot to talk about other than this mole grid here. And behind this mole grid is your back padding, which doubles as a changing mat. This is cool. It has 2 sides. It has like a soft side, fabric side, and it has what you're definitely gonna need, a waterproof side that you can easily wash and clean. From experience, I'm telling you, like, baby changing rooms are not always the cleanest. And being able to have this, to put it down, and just for hygiene, this is gonna be great. And yeah, I think it's a really smart decision to put it on the back to act as a bit of a back pad. So let's talk about the pros and the cons of the Gofather bag. Pro number 1 is one-handed access to everything that you need to change a baby. That is a really good design choice. And this follows throughout the whole bag. Everything here is one-hand operable. The zippers, you can get access with one hand. You can open and close everything with one hand. You can even change the buckles with one hand. It's just, because your other hand is busy holding a kid. Obvious. Very well thought out. Pro number 2 is comfort and versatility. So I did not expect the backpack mode on this one to be any good, but it's quite nice. And versatility in the sense that everything is laid out, easy to access, very well thought out. Like, everything you're gonna need is in one spot. With a nice bright interior, it's just good. And pro number 3 is probably the versatility after you don't need it. Because suppose you take the baby parts out of it, what can you use this for? You can use it for hiking, it can be perfect for barbecues, you can put your beers on either side and bring it fishing. It's just like a good bag overall. It doesn't have to be a baby product that you use for 2 years and then throw away. It'll be a bag for life. Now, let's talk about the cons though. Okay, con number 1, maybe weather resistance. These are not waterproof zippers, and I understand why, because you need one-handed access more than you need weatherproofness. It's wax canvas, which is going to keep light rain out, no problem, but heavy rainstorms, things might get a little bit moist in there. With that said, every parent I know, when there's a little drop of rain, they go running. So I've never been stuck in a rainstorm with my kid, and I don't really know anyone else who has either. It might be one of these instinctual things that parents will tend to avoid with their kids. Personally, for me, con number 2 would be the look. I'm not a person who will style themselves militarily. With all this mole stuff on the outside, it makes it look very, very masculine. Now, for many people, that is a look that they like, but I don't know if I would wear this. Because, yeah, let's be honest, this looks like a med kit. It's like a frontline med kit. That's not a style that I like, but I definitely know people who love this look. Anyone who does go rock, looking at you. That's all I could find for the cons. So if you made it this far in the review, you're probably interested in getting something like this. And if you do want to check it out, please use the first link in the description. That link makes sure you get the best price, and it also helps to support our channel. Thank you. Plenty of bags can be used as a baby bag, but none that I know are this specific. Let me know in the comments, are you interested in us reviewing more child products like this? Are you all dads out there? Mums? Dads? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'm Tab, this is Nomads Nation. Peace out.